guys. Oh my gosh, my computer wouldn't start. I don't know what happened. It was like it was doing an update or something. I am not sure what was going on with that. But I am still trying to get everything set up, so please be patient. This was crazy. I was going to try to do a few different things today before I started, and it's been a crazy morning already. If you're on, will you please tell me if you can hear and see me if you're on Facebook or YouTube? Hey, Marilyn. Okay, let me see. Mary. Okay, Mary's on Facebook, and she said she can hear and see me. Thank you very much, Mary. Let's see about YouTube. There's a few people on, but nobody's commented if they can hear and see me okay. I'm going to assume you guys can. Thank you, Christine. Okay, guys, let's get started because I am already late on getting started. My computer wouldn't start, and so I had to power it on, and then it was taking forever to load everything. I don't know if it did an automatic update or what happened. But that was crazy. Thanks, Marilyn, for letting me know on YouTube. Okay, so if you're new, my name is Bobby. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I do free weekly online classes every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. If you would please comment and share on the video, that really helps me in the algorithm, pushes the video. If the video doesn't have comments and shares on it, Facebook thinks nobody wants to see it, and so does YouTube, so they don't really push it out, and that really helps me, you guys, and I really appreciate it so much. I'm trying really hard to earn that Mexico trip this year. I'm closer than I've ever been, so fingers crossed, you guys. We have several more months to go, so a lot of hard work. Hopefully it will pay off. I'm going to switch the camera. That's what I was going to do, was try to figure out how you guys didn't have to see that ugly screen, but I didn't have time to do what I wanted to do, so I'm hoping I can work on it this weekend. I've done an update, I've done a little bit of investigating, but I can't figure out what it is, but I think I might have an idea, and I'm going to try to figure it, because that really drives me nuts that shows that. It never used to do it. Hey, Janet. Okay, she's here for a minute. Okay, guys, I am Hey Kathy. If I don't see or hear you guys or comment hello, you know, it's because I can't see. Hey, Cindy. I can't see Facebook and YouTube comments when I put the camera down this way. And I just want to warn you guys, ugly nails are about to approach because I took them off. Does anybody else have an echo? Kathy says she has an echo. And I'm not sure why, because there should not be one. But if anybody else has an echo, please let me know. Kathy, you might have to go out and come back in. Oh, big echo. Okay, guys, I don't know why, because I haven't done anything different. Oh, no. I don't know what to do, you guys. I haven't changed anything. And I don't have my mic on my cell phone. I always turn that off. Mary and Kathy has echo. How about you, Cindy? On Facebook. Anybody else on Facebook? Aaron and Cindy. Do you guys have echoes? Let me check Facebook really quick. I'm not sure why, you guys. I set everything up today. Okay, so I know the camera. Let me switch the camera so you guys don't have to see me. I'll put it back on me just for a minute. I have a lot of coloring to do today, you guys. Okay, let me take the camera off so you guys don't have to see it. I know I have my mic off because I never turn it on. And okay, I accidentally must have hit it when I put it in the holder. You got to be really tricky when you put it in there, or you can end it. Okay, guys, let me know now if the echo left, because it should have. I accidentally had the mic on my phone. There's the menu bars at the bottom, and if I'm not very careful, my fingers hit it. But it should be cleared up now, if somebody can let me know. Okay. On YouTube, is it gone? And on Facebook, is it gone? Can somebody from each platform let me know? Okay, good. Facebook is good, so I'm going to assume YouTube is good too. Sorry about that, guys. I just knew that's the last thing I hit, is that I don't want my mic on my phone because it will cause that echo. So sorry about that. Fat fingers must have hit it. But I was going to tell you guys, you're about to see ugly fingernails. Well, where did my... Now my whole menu is gone for me to face the camera down. What is going on? Okay, there it is. Found it. Lord, you guys, pray for me. This might not turn out to be a good Facebook Live today. So this is the first card I'm going to share with you. It's a birthday card, even though we just got done with birthdays. But it's super cute. You know what? I didn't even have time, you guys, to get the PDFs pulled up. So let me, hopefully, I can find them really quickly. And I'm going to apologize right now because I just heard the first indication of what this Facebook Live has already gone down the pot. I'm going to tell you guys right now. My husband is not home today, and we have a dog that just goes insane if my husband's not here. He's very old, and I just heard he's been okay all morning. He's been behaving himself. My husband's been gone since about 10:30, and now I just heard the first indication of, I knew he would do this when I started my live. I told my husband, I said, he's gonna ruin my Facebook Live. They're gonna hear him and think that we're horrible parents, but we're not. He's okay. He's just missing my husband. So the last time I checked, the gnome dies were unavailable right now. I did not have time to check it this morning. I was gonna check it, but I didn't have time. And I'm just going to move my stamps off there. I'm going to use Fresh Freesia ink. I'm just using this color. I'm not sure what color it is, but this is, we could pre-order, so this is what mine says. I am not sure what color to tell you guys, but that's what I'm using for her hair. I'm going to use my dark and light Calypso Coral. I'm only going to use the light Balmy Blue. And then for her skin color, that is the skin color I'm using. And then I'm going to use my dark and light Granny Apple Green and my dark and light Fresh Freesia. We're going to have to stamp her in Memento because we're coloring. And then I'm using the super cute Friendly Gnomes stamp set. So this isn't a bundle. And then I'm also using the Give It a Whirl, and that's where I got these two little hearts from. Oh my gosh, you guys, wish me luck. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Move that. My card base is Fresh Freesia, and it is 5.5 and 8.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just like that. And then I have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4. The Dandy Designs DSP. I did not bring this over, but you guys have seen me use it 1,000 times. But you need two pieces that are 3.5 by 1 3/4, and then I have two pieces of Petal Pink that are 2 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 1.5. Okay, this is what I'm going to do my stamping on. It's just a scrap piece of basic white, and then I have my two hearts that I've already cut out with those dies that I just showed you, and I have my circle that I used basic white and used the stylish shape dies for that. Okay. And then I have my little gnome that we're going to cut out. So what I'm going to do first is take these pieces and just adhere them on the basic white. And you can kind of pick your border amount that you want to leave. You just have to be careful with these two and then make sure that that piece is turned, because if you turn it that way, obviously it's not going to line up very well. So let's see. And if you want me to send you these 6 free make and take packets, all you have to do is place an order in my online store, a minimum of $35, and I will send you enough cardstock, enough of the packet to make 2 of each one of the designs, and you'll receive everything I'm showing you. If I'm not going to send something, I will let you know this is not included, or vice versa. I'm going to put my 2 bigger pieces down first, I think. Oops. Just see that move? We'll just go ahead and put this piece down. Now this piece I have to stamp my sentiment on. I'm going to go ahead and put this piece down because I'm just going to stamp the bird, and that's not going to be... I could probably put that one down too, and then later stamp the... I don't know if you guys can hear him, but I apologize. We have talked. He's very old. He's blind and deaf, and we love him to death. I mean, we love this little doggy to death. And we don't want to put him to sleep because he's still eating and acting like... I'm just going to make sure I have that turned right before I stamp it, because the day I'm having, I could just see me doing it wrong. But we don't want to put him to sleep because he's still eating and still gets around pretty good, even though he's blind and can't hear very well. He can't hear at all, actually. But he is a handful, you guys. I'm not going to lie. He is. My husband is up every few hours. You guys, do you see what kind of day I'm having? Let me grab some wipes because that's just me asking for trouble leaving that. But, he gets my husband up every few hours, and sometimes it's just like he acts like he just doesn't know what he wants. And then we don't know. I hope I don't need that again because that was my last wipe. Okay, so we have that stamped. We'll stamp the balloon. And I'm just going to stamp it kind of straight, and I'm not even going to bother bringing in that mat. I don't have time for the mat today. Okay, let's stamp the little gnome. But yeah, we don't, I mean, we've talked about it. You know, like we don't know. Okay, I better use the mat because it looks like my ink pad needs inked up. We don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. But my husband keeps telling me every day, really a lot here recently. He hasn't really complained a lot. But here lately, he keeps saying to me, I just don't know how much more of this I can do. I just don't know. Not getting any sleep is really getting to me. Let me grab that boho blue. And you guys can still get this for a few more weeks if you join my team. You can add it in your starter kit. We have some new program, a new program that's going to start in March, the online exclusives. Demonstrators could order from that last week, and if you join, you can add those items to your pre-order. Thanks, Cindy, so much for sharing. And Cindy, I have not forgotten about what you texted me. There is a couple of more things I want to do this summer, so I'm trying to figure out the things I want to do to see if I can do that or not. So I will be getting with you probably this weekend. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you and not paying attention to what you asked me. Okay. I got Granny Apple Green on here, and I don't know why, because I don't have anything colored Granny Apple Green. So this one goes in another card, so that explains that. I'm going to color the hat in my light fresh freesia. Yeah, you guys, I am kind of really behind even, like, I need to get done today as soon as I can get done, because with my husband leaving today early, I don't know what happened. It just threw me off, I guess. I got in the shower at my normal time. I did, like, everything seemed to be, like, really normal. I guess maybe it was me taking care of the dogs and letting them out and that kind of stuff that I haven't been having to do because he's been here and he's been doing that. And so I didn't get down here until like almost a quarter till when I am normally down here. Okay, I remember the fresh freesia, guys. It's for the flower. I normally get down here about 11:30 and have time to like mess around and make sure I have everything all set up and that kind of stuff. And today I got down here at a quarter till. And then when that computer didn't start, I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And then I'm going to use the light Calypso Coral. That was the dark Granny Apple Green that I colored the center of the flower with. But yeah, we are really not sure, you guys, what to do. If anybody has any suggestions, we are open to them. We've tried everything. We've got him on medication to try to help him sleep. The doctors put him on so many different things. And you guys, I also want to ask you right in the middle of this, I don't know, is that like a 2-part braid? Because I couldn't figure this out. It's like her braid has 2 ends on this side, but 1 on that. I don't see it if it's something else, so point it out to me, please. Because I kept looking the other day when I was making this card and I was coloring. I was like, why does she have 2 different tails on that braid? I thought it was weird. But it could be something totally different that I'm not even focusing in on. I thought that was really cute, using the Balmy Blue to color her eye. It just gave it like a little bit of a pop. Let's color her skin really quick before I take off and forget to do that. But, and another thing I was going to tell you guys, this dog used to be like, I was his person, you know? Like, he favored me. I think I've told you guys this before. He favored me over my husband. Wherever he was, if I came in and sat down, he would move and come to me. And here lately, it's just like he doesn't even know who I am. He doesn't like me anymore. Doesn't want to be around me. It's like my husband is the only one that exists. And we're both like that. Just, my husband took a picture, and I'm so glad he took the picture. A couple of, maybe a year ago or a little bit longer, it was me and the dog sleeping on the couch. And I had, you know, was falling asleep. And of course he came over to be with me. And it's just such a cute little picture. And I'm just so grateful that I have that, because it really has broken my heart that he acts like I'm not around anymore. But we love him, and we're not just at that point where we're ready to pull the trigger on that, because that's a forever thing, you know? And then we don't want to regret it and be like, oh, we should not have done that. He was still eating and was okay. Okay, let's color the balloon. I'm going to color it with the light Calypso Coral, and then I'll just go in with the markings and color, blend a little bit with the dark. I got to really keep an eye on my time today, you guys, because I got a late start. I'm not gonna worry too much about doing the shading. You guys know how to do that, hopefully. Let's grab the dark on the little girl. I did do these little like marks, but I think I haven't even had time, you guys, to look at these cards to see. I think I have a lot of die cutting on all of them, because I thought I hate rushing, feeling like I rush every week. So I thought this week I'm just going to color and die cut everything out. I didn't do anything ahead of time. And of course I forgot that my husband wasn't going to be here today. So I'm going to put dimensionals on her, and then we're just going to place her where she looks like she's holding that balloon. Okay, so let's just put her right about there. Let's grab this piece, and we'll grab the little bird. And I'm going to move him over just a smidge to make sure I have room. I kind of centered it on the first one, but this one I want to kind of move it over just a little bit to make sure that I have room to fit her, or to fit the hearts in there. And then I'm just going to grab my seal. Hey, Patricia. Cindy shared an event with me, you guys. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, but I believe it's for demonstrators only. Cindy, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's going to be in Lafayette, Indiana. So if you're near us and you want information, I can share what it is. The event, if you would like to attend it. It's, I believe, going to be one of those 35 that Stampin' Up! Is doing, if I'm not mistaken. But I can share it with everybody. I'll share it via private message. If anybody is interested, if you're local, if you're in Indiana and you think you might want to attend, just let me know, private message me, and I'll private message you the link where you could check out the information. Okay. There is another one, Cindy, in Michigan. that I'm thinking about going to, but that one is in April. I didn't know if you'd want to go to that one. That one will be a couple of days, so I do plan on staying a couple of days if I go to that one. I'm not committed to going yet. Okay, guys, card 1 is done. Speed Racer style. Let's move on to card 2. If I don't move these out of my way, I'll grab the wrong stamps when I go to stamping. Whoops. I'll name everything off here in a minute. Just let me get everything out, and then I'll show you. I have all my dies lined up with my papers. Hopefully I can get them out without too much of a problem. Now that I don't have nails, watch me pick those little suckers up. No problem at all. But my nails are paper thin, you guys. This one I bent completely backwards the other day. And I might have screamed a little bit because it hurt so bad. And then it just kept breaking after that. Card 2 is a fun fold. How stinking cute is this, you guys? I am using the, hey Beth. Oh, I'm glad you caught me live too. Okay, I will send you, Cindy, the information, the one in Michigan. It's in Okemos, Michigan, I believe is the name of the town. But it is the last weekend in April, and there are limited spots. So if you want to register, you need to do it quick. But anyway, this is a fun fold card. And let me pull up this PDF to tell you guys the measurements. Okay, so the base on this one is 4 1/4 by 11. And then I have to scroll down to tell you my score lines. You will score it, the Sweet Sorbet, you will score it at 2 3/4 and 8 1/4. Okay. Then I have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4, and you score this on the short side at a 1/2 inch right there at the top. Okay. Then we have, okay, I don't think these are going to be cut correctly, so I have to look and see if I did that wrong. I think I might have cut 2 for this instead. You need 2 pieces for this fold over piece right here. We need 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then you need for the 2 panel pieces. Okay, I guess I did have them right. I thought they were skinnier. You need another 2 pieces that is 2 1/2 by 4. And then for the inside, this little strip here that I put on the inside is 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then basic white for the inside is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, I guess I did do that right. Thank goodness. Something today. So I'm just going to burnish the score marks. And let's go ahead and put this piece of basic white piece down. I'm going to burnish that score mark. And I'm going to use tear tape. I'm going to just tell you guys this really quick so I can get this stuff out of my way. I embossed this circle. I die cut it out using Early Espresso and used the Timber 3D embossing folder to emboss it. I think that was, maybe it was soft suede. Soft suede, you guys. Sorry about that. I always get those 2 colors mixed up. Okay, let's go ahead then. After you do that, you're going to put your tear tape. Let me look at mine and just remember how I did that. So we're going to put, how did I do it? I did it. Let me see if it goes on the inside. Yes, it does. So I'm going to put my tear tape right here along that. Now I don't have any nails to burnish that with. And then I'm going to peel that off. I'm not going to put it on yet because I think what I want to do is put my 2 pieces for these panels. I think I'm going to put them on first. If I can find my seal, just so I can get a visual of where I'm going to want them to go. And I'm just going to line those up. the Country Gingham, this DSP to you guys, was unavailable. And when I checked, it said it was going to be available this week. But I have checked because I designed my card club projects using this DSP. And now it's saying it's going to be available. Hold on, I got to grab Sweet Sorbet ink. So now it's saying it's going to be available next week. And I'm just going to stamp this sentiment right in the center. So if it doesn't come back in stock in time, we are going to have to switch up my DSP that I use for my projects. So what I did for this, you guys, I just kind of opened this up and I just eyeballed it. I first put it on there without taking my tape off and kind of held it in the middle. But what I'm going to do now is I'm rushed. So I am just going to visually look at my score marks here on the inside and pray to God I did a pretty good job. And that's not bad. I should have raised it up just a smidge because it's kind of pushing. It's kind of too close to the bottom. So just kind of make sure you be aware of that. I tried to line up my score line with the edge of my card, and I probably should have pushed it up just a smidge, just so you know that, okay? I mean, it's still okay, and I could still go in and burnish that a little bit better, but it'll be okay. We're going to take these two pieces, and I'm just going to fold that like that so I have better control of where I'm putting it. But what I was going to say, I think I didn't finish my sentence, but the PDF for the, that I always give out with the orders that are $50 or more, the Sweethearts Global tutorial, this design was in that 1 month. I can't remember which month. But I seen it and I just thought it was so cute and I wanted to make a card using it. So that's what I did this month. Let's put this strip. We'll put our basic white down. Just put it, and that kind of hides that little top flap that we did. And then we'll put our strip down. I'm trying to see, you guys, if there's any questions. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Everybody that's sharing, you don't know how much that means to me. I appreciate that so much. Okay, and then I'm going to take the linen thread, and you guys will receive everything, the linen thread, everything. I don't die cut out like all these die cuts I'm going to do. Anything that you can die cut out yourself with the stamp set or bundle, that's what I don't send. I send you the cardstock. But I do not send you the stuff, the pre-cut, because you can order the stamp set and the die and die cut it yourself, okay? So I'm just trying to wrap this as graciously as I can, and that's not so gracious today, you guys. Thank God you can't see, because I just took my mouth and opened that. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Okay. I think I'm going to be good on time. So I'm just wrapping this thread around a few times, and I'm just going to tie a bow. I cut an excess amount because I didn't want to mess around today. I'm just going to pull those until I get them about the size I want. And then we'll just trim these tails. I like my tails sometimes to be a little bit longer. So we'll see. We might have to trim them up a little bit. Okay, let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to grab the little black piece, or the basic white piece. I have ink on my hand. Let me grab that. It must still be on that lid somewhere, because look, you guys. Or either it's remnants from, let's see. I don't see it anywhere. I'll share with you guys the cards I designed for my card club at the end when I share everything else. They're super cute. I used the milkshake bundle this month, and I am in love with it. I designed all the cards in a matter of just a little bit. Like, normally it takes me a long time to design because I'm very particular. But this just boom, 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 boom. I just made them. Now, I ran out of time. It wasn't because I didn't have ideas. I have the idea in my head, but I just didn't have time to get the fourth card designed. So I will be sharing those. Hopefully tomorrow I will have it done where I can take photos of it and that kind of thing. But I have 3 of them completely done that I can share with you at the end of this live. Oh, I think I need to turn this plate that way. I don't think that really matters, but I was sick a little bit on Saturday. I have some stomach issues, and Saturday kind of took me out of commission. So I didn't get a lot of my stuff done on Saturday, and then I've been working 10-hour days again this week. Okay, let me see how we colored this guy. Well, you know what? I guess I got to bring this back in because I have more die cutting to do. Okay. Going to cut 2 pieces of grass. So I'm just going to kind of scoot that up out of my way. Oh, my poor little doggy. I just don't know what to do for him. I don't know if you guys can hear him. Probably not when I'm talking, but when I'm not talking, you guys can probably hear him because he's getting wound up, as we like to say. I'm going to have to cut these down, I think, just so I can try to get as much on here at once as I can. So let's put that one right there. And this one right there. We had 6 dogs at one time. If you're new and you haven't followed me for many years, we at one time had 6 dogs, and we are now down to 2. Come on, Boho Blue. I watched a video the other day. I have not had time. I was at work and I listened to it. But they were talking about if you're having trouble, like I am right now, with this going through. As you can see, the first time it went right through. Might have to grab my big guy because I don't have time to be babying this thing. But they showed a video, and I wanted to share it on here. Oh, I felt like it. There it goes. But I can't get it to go. There we go. But they shared a video on how to stack those plates. And they were talking, it was a lady from Stampin' Up. She was talking about how in between there, those rollers, everybody's pressure, I think is what she called it, is different, so it could be a little bit different for everybody. She said she had a customer that was having an issue, and she was explaining that to them, and they were showing you how to do the plates. And I didn't, like I said, I couldn't see it. I was only listening. So I need one more of that one. And I need one more stem. And one more piece of the grass. But I want to watch it so I can figure it out, because like I said, I was listening and couldn't really look. And I believe we can share the video on our page. So once I have time, I'm off Friday, you guys. Friday is my birthday and it is our wedding anniversary. We have been, oh, that white one had to move. Why did you move? We have been married 26 years. Well, my grass got cut. We have been married 26 years, but have been together for 30. We were discussing that the other day. What an accomplishment that is, and what a long time it is. But you know what? I wouldn't want to do this life with anybody else other than my husband. I got a good one. I don't know if you guys listen to country music, but my little song that I always tell my husband that reminds me of him is, oh, I can't think of her name now. Give me a minute. Give me a minute and I'll think about it. Okay. Kathy says she can't hear him, so I'm really grateful. I hope you guys can't, because you guys would be like, oh, she should just stop that video and go upstairs and take care of him. But I assure you, he is totally fine. He's just wanting to know where my husband is. He's got water, he's got food, and he does know, like, you know, he knows the routine enough to where he can find his water, and he's been there a few times, you know what I mean? So he does know. Okay, I have got to color this guy before I can put him down. So I'm going to do that coloring before I finish that. So I'm going to use my Gabby Barrett is who I'm thinking. And her song is, I think it's just called A Good One or The Good One. But I absolutely love that song. And that's what I tell my husband, that it reminds me of him. Don't get me wrong, we have our issues. But who doesn't, right? Marriage is not perfect. It takes work, just like friendships do. But you got to have trust. That is one huge thing. For me, anyway. Seen some things in my life that I know I couldn't tolerate, and infidelity is one of them that I just could not deal with. The trust would be broken for me, and I just wouldn't be able to, I just couldn't do it. I know I couldn't. Without going into a lot of detail, I seen how it hurts and affects families, and how the trust, once it's broken, it's like you can never really get it back. The people that can and can stay with somebody, you know, I did this the last time, you guys. I colored his hand accidentally instead of the beard. But no matter how I loved somebody, how much I love somebody, I just don't think I could do it. Because I would never, ever trust them again. And once my trust has been broken with somebody, once somebody lies to me, it's not like I'll cut you out of my life. But from now on, anything that you might tell me, I might be like, okay. Could be true, could not be true. Who knows? Okay. You guys are finding out probably more about me than you want to know today. Gotta talk about something when we color. You guys don't want just dead silence, right? I have a couple of things I'm going to share with you at the end. I'm going to color dark Daffodil Delight. In case I didn't tell you guys the colors, I don't think I did. I'm using the light and dark Daffodil Delight, the light and dark Sweet Sorbet. I colored his beard in Smoky Slate, dark and light Smoky Slate. And then his boots I am coloring in dark soft suede. Let me see. Maybe I did light. Yes, I did light. And then I just went up. I think this is supposed to be his pants, but I didn't really want to do two different colors right there with the feet, his shoes, and the pants. So I thought, well, if it is, he's got waders on today. That's what we'll say about that. As soon as he gives his heart away, he's going to go fishing. And then I'm doing the gloves, his hands, whatever you want to call that, in the light. And then we can take the dark soft suede. Those always throw me because I feel like the light is the dark and vice versa, and just go over these little images here to just kind of like darken the shoes up, or you can just leave them if that's how you want. Okay, let's put some dimensionals on the back. My next card is a fun fold, and I can't remember how hard that one is either, so I got to hurry, you guys. Okay, let's put him right kind of there in the middle. And then I'm going to just put my stems on with some liquid glue. I'll just put one there. And then I'm going to put a shorter one. Make sure I have it on the right side. My hands are getting all sticky from the glue. And then we'll put this one on this other side. Okay, and then I'm going to pop these guys up with some mini dimensionals. I always try to put everything back, and I'm not putting anything back today, and now I'm like looking everywhere for it. You could probably put the big ones on there, but I'm just gonna grab the minis right now. Last year when we took him on vacation with us, we were afraid that people in the condo would complain because when we would go out to eat or go down to the beach or whatnot, that he'd be crying like that. And luckily nobody complained, but we kept waiting and we would keep going up. Luckily our condo's like right on the ocean and we could just keep running back up to check. I am not going to grab that mat, you guys. I've got to hurry. But luckily nobody complained, and when we would go check on him, he would be okay. I'm just moving everything out of the way. I'm going to use some minis again on the back of this. Oops. So how you guys can get the 6 free make and take packets, if you're interested, is, okay, I'm going to have to change my sentiment, I think, and put it on the other side, because this side, I don't know, I must have put those up a little bit higher, but we'll just put it like that. It doesn't really matter as long as it's on there, correct? And let's bring this in, and we'll put some dimensionals on the back. I think I might have put that on the wrong side, you guys. I can't tell. I did. Don't tell anybody, you guys. Can't really tell. My eyes are so bad anymore. Okay, and then we'll just put this right in the center like that. Cute, cute, cute. So anyway, if you spend $35 in my online store, that's how you earn the 6 free make and take packets and the free PDFs. If you spend $50, you earn all of that, plus I send you the Sweethearts Global tutorial and an embellishment. And if you spend $100, you get everything I just said, plus an additional embellishment. My stamp is sticking. So this is the next fun fold. And how cute is that? And I'm going to use the Parakeet Party ribbon. My Stampin' blends are the dark and light grainy apple green. Okay, I think I have Parakeet Party thrown in here too. That's grainy apple green. Yep, light Parakeet Party. And then I have my crumb cake. And I just only have the dark on that one. Nope, I have the light. I lied. I have the dark and light Tahitian Tide and dark and light Pale Papaya. Okay, and then I'm going to use Parakeet Party. And then I've got the Fun Flowers Resin Shapes embellishments, and then I embossed this oval using the gingham embossing folder. Okay, let me get all my contents out, and I will pull up the PDF to give you the measurements. I started to say the American. Okay, so your base of Parakeet Party is going to be 5.5 by 6 1/4. And then you will score the Parakeet Party on the long side at 2 inches. And then I'm using, this is a host flower pack. So you have to host a party and earn Stampin' rewards. So I'm using that. This is where that DSP is coming from. For the skinny panel, this is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. The Orchid Oasis cardstock piece here is 4 1/4 by 6. And then the flower print DSP is 2 3/4 by 4 for the front. The inside is the same. And then the cardstock, the basic white, is the same, 2 3/4 by 4. All three of those are the same size, okay? So we're just going to burnish that score line like so. Got to get my card so I can look at it to see what I'm doing. Let's put this piece right here. We're going to put that right there on the inside. I'm trying to look to see if I have to put ribbon down or anything before I adhere. We'll put that piece right there on the inside. Fold this flap over and put that piece on the outside. And I just visually look at it at the top and line that up. And then, of course, you're going to look at the sides to make sure you have a nice border on each side. The Orchid Oasis. I don't use this color a lot. Going to burnish that score mark. We're going to put this piece of DSP on the front. Now, if you wanted to, you could leave this piece blank, but I put DSP, but you could just leave it blank if you wanted to. So we'll put this piece in here. And then on the piece of basic white, let's see, I'm going to stamp that flower. And you could put a sentiment on the inside too. I just didn't do it. But you could, and I would. I just didn't take the time to do it. I'm going to grab my banner and go ahead and do my sentiment right there in the center. And I think that's all of my stamping except for our little gnome guy. So let me grab him. I'm going to use my mat for that just to make sure I get a good image of him. Oops. You can kind of see through those photo polymer if you don't have it inked up good. Okay, move that out of the way. Grab that. I don't think I have to die cut anything out except for him. You guys wish me luck when I end this that I get everything done in time to leave for work. Normally, I have dishes from the night before from where I brought my lunch home that I take to work, and I just put those in the sink when I get home, and then I do them every morning. And I haven't even done those yet. I should be fine because I normally have time. I'm normally not rushed, so I think I'll be okay. So let's grab the light parakeet party. I may not be able to tell you guys everything I wanted to talk about today, which it wasn't a lot. I want to do the price patrol. I will tell you now, just in case I don't have time. I totally forgot to tell you guys last week, but they added new last Wednesday too, so I could have told you if I would have remembered during my live, but they added new celebration items. If you're not aware of that, go check that out. And then also about the new online exclusive that starts in March. I was going to show you guys some images of that. Oh, you know, I'm going to go ahead and color the little part of his vest down here and this little side over here. And then let's do his skin. I think this is the skin. Nope, that's Pale Papaya. Pale Papaya. This one is the skin. So I wasn't really sure how to color this, to be honest with you guys, because his face and his beard kind of run together. So I just made a judgment call on where I stopped at. So I just kind of did something like this and then just kind of left it. And then started with his beard, and that's what I'm using the crumb cake. I just want to make sure I got the light. And so I just colored his beard in crumb cake. Trying to be careful that I don't hit the flowers. And then we'll go over the beard in dark crumb cake. There's a lot of coloring, wasn't there, today? Teaches me to use this, huh? It was so cute, though. I was torn between using this stamp set this week and the one that has the die cut. I can't think of the name of the die cut about I Love You More. It's kind of like Valentine's-y. And so that's why I was kind of thinking about using that. I think I'm using dark and I used light before. So I'm going to switch to the light for his shoes. So I might use that one next week just because it's, unless I look at the calendar and realize, oh, Valentine's Day will be over. But you know what? I look at February as it's the whole month is love. Actually, for me, the whole month is birthdays. I know you guys have heard me sing this every year around my birthday time, but so many people in my family, I think I have everything colored, you guys. I think I have every Stampin' blend I own over here with me as well. But I have so many people. My birthday's in February. My husband's is 2 weeks after mine. My nephew's was the 6th. My grandmother's was the 12th. My sister-in-law's is the 3rd. And another one is the 18th. Both of them are my husband's sisters. But there is just so many people that I know that have birthdays in February. I was born on my aunt's birthday. One of my aunt's birthdays. So we'll just adhere him to that little piece there. We're going to take, oh, you know what? I got a color. Did I not put that? Oh, I did not put that in there yet. I was like, where did that go? We got to color our little flower. I want to use, that's the dark. I put them all together now. They're all blending together, so I'm going to have a real fun time trying to find them. I'm just going to do a real quickie job. Oh, and I didn't color the flowers on his beard. Okay, you guys, my coloring's getting really out of hand. It's bad. Because I'm Russian. Okay, let me grab Tahitian Tide. And I think it was these two. And Orchid Oasis. And I just kind of dabbed the flowers. Just to give them a little bit of color on each one. And I'm really probably going to use the light ones because the dark ones are really dark. And guys, please forgive me because I am rushing like no other to try to get this done. I'm not even going to finish. I see where I didn't color and I'm not even going to finish that because we got to do the beard. The beard, the flowers in the beard are more important. And then dot your little centers with your parakeet. Stampin' blends. I'm going to just move on because I got to get this done. And then let's use the light. And I just did all the flowers. I mean, you could do the petals all different colors if you wanted to. But I just grabbed a color and stuck with it. Let's do this one. And then I'm going to use the dark parakeet to do the center of the flowers. If I can find it really quickly. And then just dot that in the center. Like that. Let's put some dimensionals on the back of everybody. Put dimensionals on the back of our label. So you will get everything that I'm demonstrating today. The flowers, the ribbon, everything that I'm showing you guys. Okay, I just want to make sure this is going to go on the inside. And I am very sorry if people are commenting and I'm not talking. Hey, Diane. We're rushing today to get done. I had a lot of die cutting and a lot of coloring. I'm going to flip this over and put adhesive on the back. I'm not going to pop it up. I'm just going to put adhesive on the back. And then I've got to see. Make sure I'm putting it down correctly. So I'm just going to put it on the center right there. Like that. And then that piece will fold just like that. We're going to grab that parakeet ribbon and fold it around. We're just going to fold this one around once. I don't need near that much. I've got glue on my finger that is sticking. We're going to tie a cute little bow. And it would be cuter if we had more time. Maybe I'm going to have to start earlier, you guys, so I don't feel rushed. I just feel so rushed anymore doing these with you guys. Because I have 3 projects. I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller. Give it a little tug. Now for this, I'm going to grab... Where is my dimensionals, you guys? Over here, where they don't belong. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on the ribbon just to hold it in place when they open the card. So just make sure you have it straight and where you want it, and then be mindful of that when you're putting dimensionals on the back of this, so you're not double dimensioning, you know, popping it up, double dimensioning it, if that's a word. So just kind of like that, and then we'll put this at the bottom. If I can get that one off, no nails. Oh, okay, that one doesn't want to come off, so we won't force it. We'll put this one back in place of it. I don't know what that deal was with that. We'll put this at the bottom. Does anybody see my flowers? Because now I can't find them. What did I do with them? I left them in the bucket. And let's see, let's do 2 of the small ones. And we'll put one right about there. I'm going to put one down by the sentiment and a small one on the sentiment, and then one of the large. And you will get all of these that I'm using, and you'll get enough to make 2. If I can get that one, I'm afraid I might have gotten the adhesive off the back of that one. We'll put this one, let's put it right there. Cute, guys, cute, cute, cute. I love this week's cards. Okay, let's move on to the Prize Patrol winner. Let me get everything out of the way so I can show you. Sorry if the camera just moved. My elbow hit it, you guys. I think that might be the name of it, Kathy. The Love For You bundle. I'm pretty sure that's it. Next week, you guys, for sharing and commenting, I will draw a random winner for the Way to Grow stamp set. This is a super cute bundle. Last week's Prize Patrol winner for sharing or commenting is Janet Godshock. And Janet, I do not need your address. I know for a fact that I have it. So congratulations to Janet. I will share with you really quickly. These are the cards that I have designed so far for February for my card club. It's $39, $38, $39 a month, you guys. You'll receive everything to make 2 of each card, and you have to sign up by the 20th of the month to get this month's current projects. If you're already a member, you don't have to do anything. It's a reoccurring club, so you're in it until you decide to leave. But you'll also receive $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Products that you use every month to create that month's projects. I don't have everything over here, but it is going to be the Country Gingham DSP. But I thought that was really cute how I used those hearts to keep the card closed. So just pop the cone behind it. I'm not going to use this ribbon. I will tell you that right now. I started out, this was going to be one of the $20 products, but then I didn't want to make everything blue. So I am going to change that. It's the white crinkled ribbon is what I'm going to be using, you guys. This right here. So this is the 3rd one. So I have one more card to share with you guys, but that is what I have done there. Let me share with you really quickly. If you guys want to join, we still have that promotion. You get to choose $175 in product and pay only $129. I would love to have you join our team. I would also love to have you join my weekly newsletter. I send out emails about twice a week. When you sign up for my newsletter, you will get a free PDF. And then every week, you will also get a free PDF in one of those emails that I send. And then these are the new projects. Oh, I didn't even have time to readjust that size, you guys. So sorry about that. Let me see if I can get that all fitting in there. But this is the added product that they added. Sorry about moving that. I hope I'm not making anybody sick. But this is what they added last week for the new celebration product. And then this is the online exclusive that will be in March. And if you do want to join my team, right now you can add these to your starter kit. And it is amazing. I'm super excited about this new program. I haven't had time to really read up and figure out like the consistency and how they're going to do it, but I'm very excited about it. I'm going to look really quick to see if anybody has questions. Thanks, Erin. She said she loved the fun folds this week. Let me see on YouTube. Okay, Mary Ellen Ryan is saying pull the bottom clear plate back just a bit. Oh, Janet said, so glad I got this on my order to be here Friday. Janet, you also won the prize patrol. Yay! But thank you guys so much. I hate to rush you guys. I might have to consider starting maybe a half hour earlier. I can do it. It's just time consuming, you know, but I hate rushing. This week was bad because the unexpectancy of the dogs and then my computer not starting and that kind of thing. But I will see you guys next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time for another class. And also remember, you have to place your order by Friday on my birthday by midnight if you guys want me to send you the 6 free make and take packets. $35. You get the 6 free make and take packets. You get the PDF tutorial, and then I also send you the replay of today's Facebook Live. If you spend $50, you get all of that plus an embellishment and the Sweethearts Global tutorial. I don't know where that's at right now to share it with you guys. I shared it last week. And then if you spend $100, you get 2 embellishments, everything I just listed, and that Global Sweethearts tutorial. Okay, guys, I am going to go. I will see you next week. Sorry for all the rush and confusion this week, but thanks for hanging with me. And you guys, thank you so much for joining me. You guys make me so happy every week when I see the same faces and everything pop on to take the, you know, a little bit of time out of your life to see what I have to share with you guys. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. Bye, guys.